Why is my oven not heating up?
Did you hit the start button after picking a thermal profile? Some units won't heat up unless you do the appliance equivalent of hitting OK after making a selection.
My oven does not do that.
I'm assuming it isn't stuck in showroom mode.
It worked before.
If that's the case, look at the error messages. Then either check the manual or power cycle the oven.
How do you power cycle an oven?
If it does not have an obvious power button, turn it off by unplugging it, waiting 2 minutes, then plugging it in. If it has an obvious power button, turn it on so it will heat up, and while you are at it, make sure it is on.
It is on, just not heating up.
Then it obviously is not working because the oven doesn't have power or the thermal fuse is blown.
I know the thermal fuse usually shuts off power when the oven overheats, like during a self-cleaning cycle.
If you've run a self-cleaning cycle, there's a decent chance you melted some wires while burning off grease residue.
That would be the opposite of a clean oven.
If the wires to the heating elements are melted or just disconnected, they won't heat up.
I have not checked that, but it would be obvious when I check the oven.
So change out the heating elements. The oven won't heat up if those have burned out.
How can I tell if that's it?
Set it to bake and see if the heating elements turn on. Or set it for a high temperature to see if the broil element kicks into preheat and then the baking elements start.
Or not.
Depending on your oven's design, it may not engage the baking elements until the oven is preheated by the broiler elements. If those elements burn out, then the rest of the oven may not work either.
And self-cleaning cycle uses the broiler elements, which may have burned them out.
This could be as simple as a unit not heating up because the thermostat is really off.
That's a drastic recalibration.
You cannot recalibrate it, only replace it. And when the heating elements are brand new and don't come on, you'll likely have to replace the thermal regulator that turns them on.
The only thing I would not have replaced at that point is the control board.
That could be the problem too.
It is amazing that my smart appliances are now as error-prone as my old PCs, but without the convenience of a reset button.